Head coach Joli Robinson following the Lady Eagles loss this afternoon by a score of 69-48. Coach, a tough loss this afternoon, but a lot more basketball to play here. 17 games ahead on this stretch starting here in January.
Oh yes, we do. We have some work to do. We got to get back in the gym, work on scoring. We had a little difficulty in putting the ball in the basket, so that's one of our problems right now, so we got to find a way to get the ball in the basket.
Coach, it seemed like at halftime, down 6, North Carolina Central would go into the locker room, make a few adjustments, and come back out and maybe even take a quick lead. But Delaware State just exploded in the first 5 minutes of the second half.
Right. Delaware State came out second half as if they were behind, and we came out second half as if we were ahead. And we talked about that coming out at the after the halftime to come out and do some things, but we just couldn't get going mentally and physically. So I don't know what's going on with us, but we're just going to have to keep doing what we're doing, and eventually we're going to get what we're trying to get out of it.
This afternoon, it seemed like you stayed with the man defense a little bit more than you have thus far in the season. Talk a little bit about that decision. Was that something you saw Delaware State doing that you were reacting to, or did you feel like that would give the team a little bit of a spark?
Well, lately we've been playing pretty good man-to-man defense, so we wanted to try to do something that our players were comfortable in doing. And I thought we did a good job the first half of our man-to-man defense. And at some point we did switch to the zone, but we weren't in sync in our zone, so we had to go back to the man. Our major problem was that we were giving them too many shots at the basket. When the ball went up, we got what we wanted them to shoot the basketball, but we were not getting the rebounds at the right time. So when you allow teams to rebound and put backs, then you're going to have trouble winning the basketball game that way.
Just a couple of days to get ready for the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. Coach, that's a back-to-back home game for the Lady Eagles, but it's been a pretty tough stretch, starting with that big win against Liberty, but then games against West Virginia, UNC Asheville, Carolina, and now the loss to Delaware State. How do you prepare for this game on Monday evening? The
only thing you can do is continue to play NCCU basketball, continue to talk to them about how physical a game it's going to be. We know that UMES is going to be the same as Delaware State. They're going to be very aggressive. They're going to be quick. They're going to bump and hit, and we have to be able to handle that. We thought that coming into this game tonight that wasn't going to be a problem with us because we've been playing against that all season long. But somehow that kind of intimidated us a little bit, I think. But I think against UMES we'll be a little bit prepared and ready to go.
Eagles post-game report is brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina. Coach, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. We appreciate all of our fans tonight.